my channel. It's Damn She Jamaican, your biggest and brightest shining star. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the top 10 sexual secrets of Cancer Zodiac sign. Okay, so jumping straight into this pertains to if you have your Sun or Mars in the sign of Cancer. If you don't know what a Mars sign is, you can go to cafeastrology.com or just Google your birth chart or natal chart, or you can email me directly for a natal chart reading. Okay, the first sexual secret is they need emotional safety to fully open up. So basically what that means, Cancer is a type of zodiac, whether it's the man or the woman, they want to feel a certain sense of connection with you. They want to feel safe with you, and they want to feel like they can trust you somehow, because 9 times out of 10 when it comes to a Cancer, they're gonna want to get intimate and do stuff like that in their own home, okay? Or yes, most people, but for the most part, they want to invite you over, especially the women. So they need to feel safe with you, and they need to feel safe with you emotionally. So these are the type of people that it's very hard for them to carry on. Not to say they won't, but they're the type of people that they really need emotional security and safety with somebody. They really like to develop strong feelings for people, or just have a certain sense of attachment. And once they get to that point, they can, once they really feel like they trust you and they have real feelings for you, then the sex, I usually realize, gets better throughout time. Like, it gets deeper, it gets more intimate. So yes, the more a Cancer feels for you, the more safe they feel for you, the more they trust you, the more feelings they have for you, the more they open up and the more they express themselves sexually. The second sexual secret is they're far more sensual than people expect. So Cancer kind of has this reserved, laid back kind of quality to them. They're not the type of person that's going to like be outwardly sexual when you first meet them. They're kind of a little bit chill, okay? So when you first meet a Cancer, they're gonna give off like a kind of innocent kind of vibe, and when you really get to know them, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. Like, they're the perfect example of lady in the streets and freak in the sheets type of vibe. As even the men can have this like innocent quality to them, really close to their mom, really close to their family, their siblings, and you just think, oh, this person is just so sweet and innocent, and then you be like, oh wow, they really have a real freaky sexual side, especially when they start to develop real feelings for you. So yes, right off the back, like, they don't really seem like that kind of type, but they have to, like I said on the first sign, they have to really feel safe with you emotionally to really express that sign, because don't get it twisted, Cancers are freaks, okay? Yeah, they are, but they really only show that side to people they trust. The third sexual secret is they crave intimacy and not just sex. So these people, they're not the type of people that just want to sleep with you just to get their rocks off. I mean, obviously, we're humans and sometimes that happens, okay, even for Cancers, but for the most part, these people really want to bond with a person. They want to have sexual relations with the same person for the most part. They don't want to keep jumping, switching from different people to different people. So they really crave a deep sense of intimacy. They don't want to just do it just to do it. They want to like cuddle, they want to pillow talk, they want to really feel like the person that they're doing it with, they have feelings for. So it's not just, yeah, they're not just doing it just for the sake of it. So they really actually take the act of having sex very sacred and personal. The fourth sexual secret is they get turned on by reassurance. So these people, they really like to be reassured in the bedroom. Like when you compliment them or tell them what they're doing right, it just really it really brings a sense of security to them, because at the end of the day, Cancers is all about security. So what I mean by this is, when you initially get with a Cancer, they really want to be assured and reassured constantly that you're attracted to them, and they want to know how you feel about them. So they really get turned on just by little compliments, or just you telling them how much you mean to them. Like, stuff like that really turns them on. Like, that sentimental kind of vibe really gets them going. The fifth sexual secret is they're secretly very passionate. So like I said, they're very reserved kind of people, but when you really get to know them, they have this really deep passion for you in the bedroom, and this passion can translate into when they're having sex with you. They want to Cancers is a very creative sign, so that passion can even turn into creativity, and they could even want to make a baby with you. Like, that's just how deeply passionate they are when they have sex with somebody. They could really just want to create a family. Like, Cancer is a very fertile sign, so this may happen unconsciously, but this is the overall energy of Cancer. The sixth sexual secret is their mood affects their libido. So if they're in a bad mood, they're going to be moody, and they're not going to want to get it going. So just keep that in mind. If they're in a happy mood, then obviously, you know, the chances will be higher for that to escalate to something else. But for the most part, yeah, their mood definitely controls whether or not they feel like getting it going or not. Because it's that the sun sign represent our actions, how they act definitely correlates to their mood and how they feel about something. The seventh sexual secret is they love familiar partners. So like I mentioned a little bit earlier, these people, they don't like new people. Even if they're, say they had a relationship and they break up with that person and they really want to have sex with somebody else, they might more times than not go back to somebody from their past that they knew, or that they've had sexual relationships with. So yes, a lot of Cancers, I notice, they will, or even people with Cancer placements in their chart, they're more likely to go back to an old fling than to start something new with someone, So yes, keep that in mind. The eighth sexual secret is that they remember intimate moments vividly. So these people have very good memories, especially when it comes to the bedroom. You gotta remember that water holds memory, so all water signs are very good with memory, especially Scorpio, since it's fixed water. But for the most part, all water signs, and especially Cancer, they have really strong memories, so they can remember stuff that happened between you guys sexually very vividly. Like, you would be surprised at the smallest details that they'll be able to tell you about something that happened intimately. The ninth sexual secret is that they're protective in intimacy. So this basically just means that the person that they're with, they're very protective over, and they just really care about that person. No matter what the case may be, they'll always look out for you and just have a deep love for you. Like, whoever they're dealing with sexually at the moment, they're just really protective, and they care a lot about that person. Like, these are the type of people, they're not just gonna have sex with you and detach emotionally. Like, it's very hard for a Cancer to do that for the most part. These people, if they're bonding with you sexually, they're gonna have a kind of deep love for you, especially if y'all are doing it raw and it's something that's like continuously, and you know, y'all then built up a routine. Yeah, they're going to be very protective, and if you ever need help with something or whatever the case may be, they're going to be there for you. Like I said, these aren't the type of people that's just going to ghost you and abandon you. Like, no, they actually care about your feelings, they care about you, your experience, and they're not doing it, they're not trying to conquer you and use your body and stuff like that. Like, no, they actually really do care about you. Cancers is a very emotional, caring sign, and they're nurturers at the end of the day. So they're very protective over the people that they're intimate with. The 10th sexual secret is that when they're hurt, they withdraw sexually first. So if a Cancer's feelings is hurt and y'all going through something, the last thing they're going to want to do is lay down and share their bodies with you. So just keep that in mind. When Cancers are very emotional and moody, they're going to pull away their sexual access first. And it's going to be a kind of way to tell that they're in their feelings, or that's just their way to get back at you. Or yeah, they just don't necessarily know how to fake it or how to put their emotions to the side to get to do. These people, if they're hurt or they're going through something emotionally, they're not going to want to have sex at all. Even if they're not hurt by something in the relationship, if they're going through something in life, you know, sex is going to be hard for them. It's going to be hard for them to just lay down and try to get intimate. But especially when they feel disrespected or cheated on or something like that in the relationship, they're going to withdraw sexual access. And that's the number one way that you could tell that a Cancer is hurt, is when they pull back their sexual energy. All right, so those were the top 10 sexual secrets of Cancer zodiac sign. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did and you made it all the way to this part, please feel free to go ahead and smash the like button. Comment down below to let me know your thoughts and opinion. If you don't really got nothing to say, you could just spam me some star emojis, because you guys are my all-stars and I love you so much. If you would like a natal birth chart reading, please feel free to email me directly. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Mwah. Peace.
I'm the one that makes it rain. Better ask, they know my name. Damn, she Jamaican on her way to